Good evening, everybody. This is the Hemp and Cannabis Collective special update from the Dakota Access Pipeline protest in North Dakota. Today was quite inspirational. There was over 50 police. There were in two locations along the highway and up on the hill. The hill thing, I posted up a video of that. If you haven't gotten a chance to take a look at that, please do. It's one of the most inspirational protests I've ever seen in my lifetime, and I think probably one of the most important issues of our time. And I know that everybody is quite busy with their own lives, and I know that everybody is maybe distracted right now with the presidential election coming up here in the next few days. But I would encourage you all to learn a little bit about what's happening up here. There are plenty of YouTube videos that are out. Social media is really being an excellent tool to be able to get the word out as quick as possible. And there are many alternative media people here. There are absolutely no mainstream media people. I haven't seen anybody like any of the big names are not here. CNN, NBC, none of them are here. And I've been listening to the radio through XM radio on all the news stations. There is nobody reporting on this. So the only way that we'd be able to get this out is through the social media. So if you see this video, I encourage you to share the message, to take a look at what's happening up here. Next issue, this is directly to the members of the Hemp and Cannabis Collective. I have been invited here as a guest of Alex and Deborah Whiteplume. I also, if you don't know about them, I would ask that you please go to the YouTube and look for Alex or Deborah Whiteplume. Look at a few of their videos, do a little bit of background on them, and I think you'll be quite amazed as to what you see there. For the people that know Deborah and Alex Whiteplume, that are members of this group, I am going to make a plea to you personally that if there's any possible way that you can come here and show your support, I think that you should. I think if there's any possible way, there are some of the companies that are watching this video that are members of the Hemp and Cannabis Collective, that you could possibly make donations to Alex and Deborah Whiteplume, personally to Deborah and Alex Whiteplume. The work that they're doing here is you can't, I mean, I will try and record as much as I can. Alex is it's very difficult to record stuff because a lot of it is very spiritual. It is very it's very there's a lot of prayers. Most of the music is prayer, so it's been asked that it's not recorded. Alex has given me pretty much access to everything that's happening with the inside information. And again, the appeal to anybody that's in this group that knows anything about any of this stuff, that you focus on either the Oglala Sioux Nation, which is the Red Warrior camp here. I know that there's feelers out to Dr. Bronner, David Bronner, any of the other major industrial hemp companies or marijuana companies. I make appeal to the Colorado marijuana companies, any of the hash producers, any of the weed producers. Anything helps at this stage. This is a very important protest. It is to protect the water for future generations, and it is also really important that we stand up against big oil, because they're doing these type of oil pipelines all over the world. They are ruining indigenous lands. They are oppressing indigenous people. They are basically they're killing our children. I can't get any more blunt than that. And it's killing their children. It will kill their children. It'll kill future generations if the water is polluted. The whole world is water, air, and food and shelter, and all of these things are elements of what this camp here represents. I think if you consider yourself an environmentalist, if you consider yourself a free thinker, if you consider yourself anything that even cares remotely about the future of your children and the planet, I really, really recommend, if you have the means and the ways to come here or to help in any way, please do. And I very rarely have, I don't think I've ever asked the group for anything. I think this issue is very, very important, people. Please look into the people that I told you about and do whatever you can. I mean, this is really it. Tomorrow morning, I'll try to find out where you can send the money, or where you could send anything, to help out. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be monetary either. I mean, just your support alone is already great. If you can't, send anything, just share these videos that I'll be posting, and make sure that the world understands what's happening. You guys got to fight back.